In today's video, I'll be comparing all 3 meta loadouts that have ever existed in Toilet Tower Defense. We have loadouts from over a year ago, 8 months ago, and today years old in this video. So make sure you watch until the end to see which meta is best. Subscribe so we can hit 250,000 subs. Anyway, without any more waiting, let's just start with meta loadout number 1. So we'll be bringing Santa, Scientist, Old Godly, Green Laser, and Repair Drone. So there's our entire loadout equipped yet again. And yeah, we can't even use this 6 slots since it wasn't even released until about 8 or so months ago. But you know the drill. Without any more waiting, let's finally hop into our first game right away. Here we go. And yeah, for all 3 of these rounds, we'll be fully auto-skipping the entire time. But yeah, for some reason, the meta was actually to bring 2 different farms back in the day, which is kind of crazy. Yeah, I honestly do not remember why I even did this. But trust me, for some reason it was actually good back then. Either way though, by wave 2 we have every single Santa fully played out, and now we'll actually place our first Scientist Cameraman down over this way, I guess. And yeah, it seems like we actually do have the Green Laser Cameraman as our starter unit too, so we'll definitely be placing that soon enough as well. Now we'll actually place down our final Scientist Cameraman down right there, and then upgrade 1 Santa to level 2. By wave 4 we might as well get the level 2 one to level 3 as well as the level 1 one to level 2. But as soon as this skips again, we'll finally place down our Green Laser Cameraman exactly right here. So there we go, awesome. On level 1 is doing 150 damage, has 20 range, and then a 0.5 second cooldown. Yeah, now it's definitely time to continue upgrading all these units right away. So now we have 2 to level 3, and now we can finally afford to get our level 3 one to level 4. Now that we're about to kill the DJ tool right there, we can finally get our first farm to level 2 as well. Oh, wait, shoot, it costs $300. Oops. Yeah, that means we can't quite upgrade it yet. So instead, I think it's actually worth it to get all of our Santas to at least level 5, and then we'll start upgrading both of these. But now we have 2 Santas as level 4. Now we can finally get our first farm to level 5. But now I think it's actually time to upgrade our Green Laser Cameraman to level 2. Yeah, that'll definitely help us out a lot, as yeah, now we can finally start one-shotting all these normal toilets yet again. But nice, now we have 2 Santas at level 5, and then our final one to level 4. And there we go, finally, by wave 10, we have every single Santa as level 5. Like I said, now it's definitely time to start upgrading both of these guys, so we'll get all of them to at least level 3, just like that. But now, yet again, it's more worth it to actually start upgrading our Santas again. So now we'll just fully max out every single Santa. First though, I think it's a good thing to actually max out our Green Laser Cameraman, so there's it to level 3, and 4, and finally level 5. One max out does doing 1,800 damage, has 40 range, and then a 0.2 second cooldown. Now it's definitely time to fully max out the rest of our Santas, and yeah, we already got one to level 7 in that time. Now we can get our second one to level 7, as well as our last one to level 6. And nice, finally by wave 16 we have every single Santa to level 7, so now it's time to upgrade all of these guys to level 4. And yeah, now I think we'll just fully max them out as well, we might as well. So by wave 16 all of them are at least level 4, by wave 17 we can get our first one to level 5, as well as our second one. By wave 18 we can max out our first one, and nice, by wave 19 we maxed out our second one. Now it's definitely time to max out all 3 of our Santas, so I'll just see you guys once we're finally done doing so. And alright, nice, by wave 21 we fully maxed out 2 Santas at once. That's actually a first time, I've never been able to do that ever before. Now it's definitely time to place a max on upgraded Titan Cinema Man, and I think we'll just start with maxing out one directly on this corner right about here. So boom, let's place it. And yeah, let's just start maxing out right away. So finally we can get it to level 2, and 3, and hold up, a bunch of tools are starting to make it on by, so now we actually need to place down a second Green Laser Cameraman over this way right here and just instantly max it. Yeah, hopefully this one unit alone will be able to take out everything that is getting past, which I think it should be able to. Also, real quick, I completely forgot, we need to place down one of these speaker repair drones as well. This spot is pretty decent, so yeah, we'll place it right here for now. And yeah, now we'll just run over and start unstunning every single unit that gets stunned, which will help out a lot. Now we can get it to level 4 though, and 5, and 6, and 7, and nice. Finally, by wave 30, we fully maxed out our upgraded Titan Cinema Man. When maxed out, it's doing 14,200 damage, has 65 range, 5 second stun time, and then a 0.2 second cooldown on it. Yeah, not too bad. Now it's definitely time to max out a speaker repair drone, so we'll just max out this guy real quick too. And yeah, we'll place it directly in the center right about here as well. But there we go, we instantly maxed it out just like that. And honestly, I don't really feel like reading out the stats. There they are right there if you want to read them out. But I'll just real quickly replace the Green Laser Cameraman directly in the center right about here, I guess. And now it's just instantly max out this unit. Oh wait, hold up, we need to replace it a little bit better. I want to make sure it reaches this corner for sure. So yeah, right here should do a lot better, and okay, this is good enough, I'd say. Now it's finally time to place down a ton of these upgraded Titan Cinema Man, which is exactly what we'll do next. So there's 2 placed, 3, 5, 10, And okay, nice. By wave 35, we are fully placed out, so now it is definitely time to fully max out everything. Oh, wait, hold up. There's a green laser over this way. I forgot about that one. Yeah, honestly, I think we're just going to place down a second green laser over here. That way we can start boosting this side of the map as well. So yeah, let's place it and max it out instantly. Yeah, that's a lot better. As you can see, this green laser reaches that area, but this one reaches all of this area, which is exactly what we're looking for. Now we can finally start maxing out every single upgraded Titan Cinema Man, though. But now we're 3 waves away from wave 40, 2 waves away, 1 wave away, and there we go. We finally made it to wave 40 at last. And on this wave, we do have the glitch toilet. Yeah, I remember back a year ago, this unit used to be insanely overpowered, bro. The glitch toilet was so broken. It used to fly down the track so fast, if it actually circled and ended up circling a unit, bro. Luckily, nowadays, it's insanely easy to defeat, as now it's already down to 1 million health, 500k, 300, 200, 100, and GG's. There it goes. Well, now I'll just see you guys by wave 50, or once we fall. Well, never mind. There we go. We finally fully maxed out our second one. But now I'll just see you guys once we're on wave 50, or once we max out our third one, whichever one comes first. And yo, hold up. Are we already about to lose? No way. Dude, it's only wave 46. Dude, this meta sucks. Oh my goodness. Yeah, the laser sight pistol is literally going to end up getting on by with about 9 million health on it. Well, I guess not 9 million, but only 600k. But it's still like considering this is so early on in the game. Yeah, not to mention already another toilet got on by, the boss toilet 3.0. Well, I guess somehow it is already GG's already. That's insanely quick. I honestly didn't expect that. Yeah, we didn't even have time enough to max out 3 in total, unless it skips one more time before we lose. Honestly, it's definitely a possibility that it does do that, but it's looking like, oh wait, there we go. We finally maxed out 3 in total. Awesome. And, well, GG's. Let's go. Yeah, 41 waves beaten in total. Yikes. Yeah, we'll definitely have a leaderboard up on screen for all 3 types of meta loadouts. And right now, obviously, the oldest meta is in first place with 41 waves beaten. Next up, though, we'll actually use the loadout number 2. And this one actually changed out a good amount. For loadout number 2, we have Santa, Hyper, Astro, DJ TV, and finally, still Speaker Repair Drone. Still at this point, though, we hadn't unlocked the 6th slot yet, so yeah, without any more waiting, let's test out this unit as well. Here we go. Yet again, we'll be fully auto-skimming the entire time, but unfortunately, we don't really have the best starter unit, so we'll probably end up using our Hyper Speaker Man as our starter unit. I'll just see you guys in a few waves once we do end up placing it down, though. See you guys soon. Alright, it seems like finally, by wave 7, we will place it down directly right here. Perfect. Yeah, we literally only had $50 extra before we could place it, and we only took an extra 10 damage, so it's not too big of a deal. Yeah, since this unit is basically full AoE, we don't really have to do anything else much, which allows us to fully focus on maxing out the rest of our stances, since we are definitely a few waves behind on doing so. I'll just update you guys once we're fully maxed out, though. See you guys by probably wave 20 or maybe even 21. Alright, yeah, by wave 21, we fully maxed out all 3 of our stances at last. So now it is definitely time to place a max of DJ, or not DJ, a hyper upgraded Titan Speaker Man directly in the center right here. Yeah, we'll try our best to get it to level 4 right away, so there we go, we got it to level 2 now, and 3, and oh no, the DJ Toilet, no, oh my goodness, why do I keep on saying the Mutant Toilet 2.0 got on by with a lot of health, so we'll definitely have to upgrade this back one right here to at least level 3. So there we go, let's do exactly that. Yeah, this should be enough to hopefully take out the Mutant Toilet 2.0, but we'll find out right now. Okay, it's doing about 4,000 every, like, 0.5 seconds, it seems. So yeah, we're easily able to clear it. There it goes right then, and there. Awesome. Now we'll upgrade this one to level 4 at last. So there we go, let's do exactly that. Now I think I actually want to max out an Astro upgraded Titan Caravan right about here. So yeah, let's place it and start maxing out this one next. Real quick, we might as well place down a Speaker Repair Drone right there, and then a DJ Toilet 2.0 once this guy rotates a little bit. So perfect, it rotated exactly how I want. Oh bro, go back to where you were, come on. Rotate again, please. Okay, there we go, rotated, so let's place it right about here for now. Yeah, now we'll start maxing out the Astro, so there's level 2, 3, 4, 5, and finally level 6. Awesome. We maxed that's doing 11,970 damage, has 65 range, 20 explosion radius, 60% toilet slowing, and then a 0.19 second cooldown. Now we might as well just max out all of the other spare stuff before we finally max out the Hyper. So there's the DJ TV Man maxed out, as well as the Speaker Repair Drone maxed out. Now we'll finally max out the Hyper, so I'll just see you guys once we can finally afford to do so. This final upgrade does cost $35,000 though. Alright, nice. Finally, by wave 38, we did fully max out our Hyper. We maxed out doing 25,000 damage, has 55 range, and then a 0.188 second cooldown. Yeah, it's definitely a pretty solid unit since it is finally being boosted by the DJ TV Man. And we have the Astro to slow everything as well, and the Speaker Repair Drone to unstun everything too. Yeah, I remember creating this loadout back in the day. It's honestly insanely strong today still, as we're already on wave 40 and we're basically spawn killing. Also, real quick before we get further in the video, I do have a release merch finally at last again. this time being on sale forever. So yeah, this is my traditional merch as the M in the middle and then the normal classic colors as well. It's honestly insanely clean, so definitely check it out if you want to, and it's only 7 Robux for the shirt and the pants. The link will be in the description as always. But yeah, now let's just place the rest of our hypers down since we do have 16 spots in total. So there's 2 placed, 3, 5, 10, and finally there's all 15 fully placed now. We do have to obviously sell our older one over there to replace over this way, so now all of them are placed. You know the drill though, it is definitely time to fully max out all of them. And we'll just start with this one right here, but I'll just update you guys by wave 50. See you guys soon. Alright, finally we made it to wave 50, and yeah, we were able to max out this one right here, and we already got the third one all the way to level 4. On wave 50, since this is the first time we're seeing it in this video, we do have the giant smooth toilet, and yeah, it's 6.7 million health on it, which is definitely a lot, but we should still be good to take it out, hopefully. Yeah, I saw some toilets making it all the way here, but it's all good for now. But there we go, we already got it down to 6 million health, 5 million, 4 million, 3, 2, 1, and there we go, just like that. Finally, by wave 52, we did defeat it. Nice. Now I'll just see you guys once we can finally afford to fully max out our third one. See you guys soon. Alright, there we go. By wave 34, we finally maxed out our third one. So now I'll just see you guys by wave 60 or once we have 5 maxed out in total. I think we'll just start with upgrading these ones in the front. So yeah, see you guys soon yet again. Alright guys, there we go. We finally made it to wave 60 now. And yeah, we're getting close to finally maxing out our 5th one. On wave 60, we do have the Frost Skeleton Toilet, but it's definitely safe to say that this meta has definitely improved from the last one. I mean, that we can barely even make it to wave 48, and we're already on wave 60 now, and we're still somewhat doing a decent job of keeping up with everything. On wave 60, like I said, there's the Frost Skeleton Toilet with 12.9 million health, but now it's down to 10 million health, 5 million, 3, 2, 1, and nice, we defeated it. Let's go. Now I'll just see you guys by wave 70. Alright, there we go. We've made it to wave 70 now. We finally maxed out the last one that was in the front area. Oh, wait, no, there's still one more. Never mind. On wave 70, though, we have the giant turkey toilet boss. But yet again, it's going to be insanely easy to defeat. So there it is right there with over 20 million health. So yeah, this is the first one to have over 20 million. But now it's down to 20, 15, 10, 5, 1, and there we go. We finally did defeat it right about here. Not too bad. Now I'll just see you guys by wave 80. Alright, there we go. We finally made it to wave 80 now, but now we have tons of toilets making it all the way over here. Yeah, it's definitely safe to say we are probably dead soon. Either way, we'll continue to max out every single hyper that we possibly can, so there's another one maxed out right there. And I'll work on the second one right behind it. Whoa, look how quick he is. Oh my goodness, look how tweaky he is, bro. What the heck? Alright, well, either way, the wave 80 boss is the dual cargo toilet with about 6 million health on it, if I remember correctly. So any second now, it will spawn, and there it is. Yeah, luckily it's like the least of worries since we have tons of Frost Skeleton toilets in the front with over 20 million health, as well as an Interceptor Astro toilet making it extremely far. Yeah, this is the furthest one it's made it. It made it all the way over here. Oh no. Well, either way, there goes the dual cargo toilet right then, and there at last. Nice. Now I'll just see you guys by wave 90 if we make it there. Alright, finally we are about to make it to wave 90, so there we go. But now we have enemies making it all the way over this way. Yeah, we are cooked. There's literally no way you guys are, or yeah, we're just so dead, bro. There's just no way we make it past all of this. Also, I saw a bunch of you guys actually made it to my second channel somehow. Like, I literally have over 500 subscribers now, just like that. Which is honestly insane. But yeah, do not go looking for it if you don't want to really support me that much. Like, only watch that channel if you're a dedicated viewer as well. Don't subscribe just to subscribe to it to be early. Only subscribe if you're actually going to watch the content I'm posting. Either way, though, now we have the Broken Heart to defeat with 85 million health on it, but it's definitely safe to say we are probably not going to be able to defeat it. Yeah, in fact, the first few toilets are finally making it on by, so it is definitely safe to say we are dead before wave 100. Definitely unfortunate. There's really not much else I can do about that, though. But it's safe to say that this second meta is way better than the first meta. Over double better, in fact, that. But okay, finally, by wave 94, we do finally lose in 3, 2, 1, and okay, let's skip to wave 95, but yeah, there we go, we lost. 86 wave speeds in total, not too shabby. Yeah, getting to wave 86 on endless mode is honestly better than most endless units, or not endless units, that most new units can actually get on endless mode anyway. But on the leaderboard, we have the newest loadout with 86 waves, and then the oldest endless loadout with 41 waves. Finally, we do have the newest endless loadout to use. Jeez, I cannot speak today. And for this team, we'll be using Santa, Quantum, Warlord, Clockman, King Drillman, and finally Chief Clockman. So there's our entire team equipped, and let's finally test out the final loadout. Here we go. So obviously, yet again, we'll be fully auto-skipping the entire time, but unfortunately, we don't really have the best starting unit ever, so we'll probably just end up saving enough to place our Chief Clockman down. I'll just see you guys exactly when we do that though. Alright, there we go. Finally, Bi-Wave 7 will place it down exactly right here. Hey, yeah, we only took an extra 20 damage, so it's not too big of a deal. But yeah, now we can fully focus on maxing out the rest of our stances. In fact, I'll just see you guys once we're about to. See you guys by wave 19 or so, probably. There you go. By wave 17, we have our first stanza maxed. By wave 18, we can get our second one maxed. And there we go. Finally, by wave 19, we have every single stanza fully maxed out. Now I think real quick, we'll just start out with maxing out a cheap clobbing directly in the center right about here, as soon as we get enough money to, obviously. So there you go, by wave 20 we can actually place it down, and already in level 1 it's doing 1000 damage, has 30 range, boost range by 3%, spawn size with 20,000 health on them, those allies are doing 0 DPS, and then it's a 0.5 second cooldown. But now we can start leveling it up right away. So there's level 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and there we go. Finally, by wave 26, we fully maxed out our Chief Glockman. One max out is doing 15,000 damage, has 60 range, boost range by 15%, spawn size with 500,000 health on them, those allies are doing still 0 DPS, and then has a 0.5 second cooldown on it. Next up, I think we'll actually place an upgraded time Clockman right about here, and yeah, now we'll max out this unit. But now we're 2 waves away from wave 30, 1 wave away, and there you go. Once this skips to wave 30, we'll actually be able to get this upgraded time Clockman to level 4 now. But there's everything else that's spawned in on wave 30, but obviously on wave 30 yet again, we did the fly into a buzzsaw toilet. And well, just like last time, this boss is insanely easy to get, so there it goes. Nice. But there we go. Now we can finally get it to level 5 and 6. And there we go. Finally, by wave 40, we were able to finally max it out. One max out is doing 87,500 damage, has 92 range, and then a 0.5 second cooldown. Now we'll definitely max out a King Drone right about here, but there's the glitch toilet boss with 1.5 million health on it, and luckily it's going to be insanely easy to get, so there it goes in 3, 2, 1, and GG. Well, now I'll just max out this King Drone, and in fact, I'll just see you guys once we're done doing so. We already have it to level 8, and I'm pretty sure it goes up to level 10, so yeah, see you guys in a few waves. So there you go, by wave 43, we already maxed out this unit, and when we maxed out, it's doing 60,000 damage, has 80.5 range, boosts damage by 25%, has a 0.5 second cooldown, stuns for 10 seconds at a time, and then we don't really have to worry about the drill boost since we're not really using any drill units anyway. Now finally, at last, we will max out a Titan Warlord Clockman directly in the center right about here. And yeah, now we'll just max out this unit. Hopefully we're able to before wave 50. So there's level 2, 3, 4, 5, and there we go. Now we finally got to level 6. But now we're 3 waves away from wave 50, 2 waves away, 1 wave away, and there we go. Finally, at last, we made it to wave 50, but unfortunately, we only got our Time Warlord Clockman to level 7. So yeah, we definitely still have a few waves to go until we can finally max it out. But anyway, there's the Giant Smooth Tool with 6.7 million health this time. Luckily, now we can actually afford to get this guy to level 8, and that's actually it fully maxed out, so that couldn't have been better. But well, there goes the Giant Smooth Tool in 3, 2, 1. Nice. Yeah, we maxed out. This one's doing 143,750 damage, has 69 range, spawn size with 900,000 health in them, those allies do 50,000 DPS, has a cooldown boost of 30%, has a cooldown of 0.5, stuns for 6 seconds at a time, slow souls by 60%, and then does an extra 50% damage to every single boss. Finally, last but not least, we can max out a ton of these Quantum Cameraman, but for now, let's actually just place a bunch, and then we'll worry about maxing them all out. So there's 2 placed, 3, 5, 10, and hold up. I actually need to resell these guys right here since they're actually not getting boosted, unfortunately. But yeah, luckily we have a little bit of space over this side, so we can fit one right there. Actually, wait, hold up. We're gonna sell that one and replace it right here. But dang, I was hoping I could fit one over this way. Unfortunately, I can't though. That really sucks. Yeah, luckily we can fit one right there and here. And bro, it's so close to being in range right here. That sucks. But dang, that seems like it's all these spots. We still have 20 out of 22 placed, and unfortunately we can't fit any more down. So yeah, I guess the last few are only going to be boosted by a little bit of RAM damage and range. That's really about it. All good, I guess. Either way though, there's the Frost Skeleton Toilet at last. And yeah, it had 12.9 million health, but it's already down to 6 million. 5, and yo, it actually got rewinded. No way, that's actually gonna be a big help. Either way though, let's just instantly max out a Quantum Cameraman just like so. And when it's fully boosted out, it's doing 31,250 damage, has 103.5 range, spawns allies with 5 million health on them, has a 0.7 second cooldown, stunts for 6 seconds at a time, and then does 70% toilet slowing. Yeah, and we're already on wave 63, and we're not anywhere close to being fully maxed out either. That's crazy. Yeah, it's pretty safe to say this is easily going to become the new #1, but yeah, there goes our Chief Clown in the back right here. I forgot to sell that one, honestly. But I guess now we'll just replace the Quantum right here to make up for it. But wait, hold up, none of these guys are boosted right here. Wait, let me just sell 3 and place them in the boosted range. Yeah, it seems like it can only get barely boosted over this way, so we'll place one right there and hopefully get both of them boosted. And bro, come on, let me fit one right here. Are you serious? Alright, well either way, we'll place our last one right there, so there you go. Everything is fully boosted out, but we still have 1 spot left. Are you kidding me? Oh wait, hold up, I was able to fit one more right there. Okay, nice, I'll take it. Although I still feel like I can get it in range of everything, bro. Come on, let me get it in range of everything right now. Yeah, dang, I don't think I'm barely even gonna be able to. We got insanely close, but I guess I'll take it. Whatever. Well, but either way, now we're only 1 wave away from wave 70. And there we go, now we have 2 maxed out in total. And there we go, just like that, we made it to wave 70, so we'll definitely figure out soon enough exactly how further they can get. But there's the giant turkey toilet, and it's already dead in 3, 2, 1, and nice, we defeated it. Well, once this gets to wave 73, we'll finally have our 3rd quantum maxed out, so I'll just see you guys then. So there you go, by wave 73, like I said, we have 3 maxed out now, so now we'll work on this fun run right here. Hopefully we're able to max it out before wave 80, but now we're 3 waves away from wave 80, 2 waves away, but there we go, finally by wave 78, we have 4 maxed out in total, nice. Yeah, now we'll work on this final one right here, and then we'll work our way down all the way throughout these back ones over this way. But now we're only 1 wave away from wave 80, and nice, just like that, we finally ended up making it to wave 80 at last. Yeah, this wave we have the dual cargo toilet boss, but right before it spawns in, we can actually get our next quantum to level 4, and yeah, there it is right then and there. Okay, I was a few seconds off, but there it spawns in. Okay, 6.2 million health on it. But yeah, this is easily one of the most easiest bosses to defeat, so there it goes right then and there. And yeah, there's the 2 glitches, so there goes the first one, and now the second one. Nice. Well, now I'll just see you guys once our 5th one is maxed out. So there you go, by wave 84, we have 5 maxed out in total. And now we'll actually start with the ones up here and work our way down all the way throughout the ones that are already fully boosted, and then the ones that aren't fully boosted quite yet. Honestly, now I'll just see you guys by wave 90. I don't want to bore you guys too much at all. And okay, nice. By wave 90, we have another one maxed out. And yeah, we only have about 6 or so maxed out left to go. Actually, wait, I forgot. I was going to work on these ones up here. I accidentally maxed out one right here, I guess, but it's okay. On wave 90, we have the Broken Heart Toilet with 85 million health. So yeah, there it is right then and there. Bro, I'm always off. What the heck? I'm actually so off on this video. Well, there it is. Yeah, with 85 million health, like I said. But now it's down to 80 million, 70 million, 60, 50, and yo, no way, it actually got rewinded. That actually helps so much. Well, now I'll just see you guys by wave 100. Alright, finally at last, we did end up making it to wave 100, but now towards are starting to get somewhat further. It's looking like we actually might end up losing soon, just not for a while. We'll probably make it to around wave 130, maybe even 140 or 150 if we're lucky enough. Yeah, anything under the Geo Toilet 2.0 will spawn in, so there it is with 114.8 million health. But yeah, now it's down to 110 million, 100 million, 90, 80, 70, 60, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, and nice. Just like that, we finally did defeat the DJ Toilet 2.0. But yeah, we already maxed out both of these guys over this way, and now we only have about 5 or 6 left to max out in the center area right here. In fact, yeah, now we only have 4 left to max out, since I can just now max out this last one right there. So yeah, we'll just max out all 4 of these guys next. But yeah, now let's see you guys by wave 110. Okay, finally at last we made it to wave 110, but for some reason the boss always spawns on wave 112, but luckily now we only have 3 left to max out in this area right here. But I'll just see you guys once the wave 110 boss does finally spawn in. See you guys by wave 112 like I said. And okay, there we go. We finally made it to wave 112 with the Mutant Pumpkin Toilet with 153 million health on it. But just like the last video, it should be fairly easy to get. I mean, it's already below 150 million health, 140, 130, 120, 110, 100, 10 million. And nice, there we go. Now we have 2 left to max out in the center, but there goes the boss in 3, 2, 1, and nice, we took it out. Yeah, yet again, it only took 6 waves to defeat, so yeah, now we'll just max out both of these guys right here. But now we're 3 waves away from wave 120, 2 waves away, 1 wave away, and there we go. Finally, at last, we did end up making it to wave 120, but once it skips to wave 122, we'll actually be able to max out our next quantum. Anyway, yeah, now we have DJ Toads making it all the way over here, which is definitely not good, but now we have a bunch of Shield Toads making it extremely far too. And now we have to deal with the Astro Toad with 120 million health on it. Not to mention it is a super quick toilet as well. So yeah, hopefully we're able to get it, even though I highly doubt it. Anyway, like I said, as soon as it skips to wave 122, we'll finally be able to max out the second to last quantum in the center just like so. And now we only have 1 left to max out. I'll just see you guys once the Astro Toilet is about to die though. See you guys in a little bit. So yeah, there goes the Astro in 3, 2, 1, and yet again it is GG's. But now we only have one level left to go on our Quantum in the center area. And there we go, finally by wave 127, we fully maxed out that guy. Yeah, we only have about 2 left to max out in total, however. But I'll just see you guys by wave 130 once we're actually there. And there we go, finally on wave 130, we do have the Rabbit Toilet to deal with. But now we have a bunch of toilets making it far. Luckily, we almost have our second to last one fully maxed out already. But I'm not so sure if it's actually going to be enough to defeat everything. Anyway, though, there's the Rabbit Toilet with a 320 million health, like I said. But that is a long ways to go until it is finally in the front. We are slowly but surely also creeping up on the toilet cap, as yeah, we already have over 80 toilets on the map right now. But now we only have one left to max out, and the Rabbit Toilet is already below 300 million health too. But now it's below 250 million, 200 million, and now we only have one upgrade left to go on our last Quantum. And the Rabbit Toilet is in the front, so it's starting to take a lot more damage as well. But now it's down to 150 million, 100 million, 50 million. And nice, finally, by wave 137, we have every single Quantum fully maxed out now. And the Rabbit Toilet is almost dead as well. I'm pretty sure, yeah, I got all the way sent back to the beginning. No way. Well, now we have to definitely save a lot of money before we can fully max ourselves out. In fact, we need about $210,000 before we can do so. But now it's down to its last 30 million health, 20 million, 10, and nice, finally, by wave 140, we did finally defeat it just like so. And now the wave 140 boss will actually spawn in any second. Now, obviously, on this wave, I'm pretty sure we do have the Juggernaut Astro Toilet. Or no, it might be the second Astro Toilet. I don't remember exactly which one, but yeah, any second it will spawn in. So there it is. Yeah, second Astro Toilet with 139 million health. Definitely a ton, but hopefully we're able to defeat it. But now let's just do a quick little time lapse until we finally have enough to sell all 3 of our Santas, so I'll just see you guys in a few minutes. Okay, and finally, by wave 149, we can finally sell all 3 of our Santas just like what I'm doing right now. So there's all 3 sold as soon as it's unstunned. And now we can finally max out 3 more Quantums down. So there's all 3 placed. And nice, it seems like we're just barely gonna have enough, but finally, by wave 149, we are fully maxed out. But it's looking like we actually might lose in a second, too. Dang, that really sucks, but finally, we did end up taking out the second Astro Toilet, and now we made it to wave 150 with the Juggernaut Astro Toilet. Unfortunately, though, it does look like we are dead within the next few seconds. And yeah, we're slowly but surely taking out a bunch of toilets as well, making it so we're finally skipping a few more waves at a time too. But yeah, there's the Juggernaut Astro Toilet with 273 million health on it, and look how quick it moves. Oh my goodness, this is literally getting slow by 70% too. Yeah, unfortunately, there's really no way we much live past this that far. So let's just do a time lapse in this point of view until we do lose. Enjoy. Alright, and finally it is GG's right then and there. We died to the Astro Spider Toilet. So yeah, guys, here's the final leaderboard. Obviously, the brand new meta loadout is in first place with 145 waves. Second place goes to the one that was from 8 months ago with 86 waves. And at dead last, we do have the oldest loadout with only 41 waves beaten. But yeah, that is pretty much it for this video. Do not forget to buy my Christmas merch. Oh, not my Christmas merch, no, that was in December. My newest merch in my group right now. And yeah, subscribe if you haven't already, and yeah, peace out everybody.